Hey everybody, it's Clay. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to like and subscribe right away, saves yourself some time. I've got the 2005, 2006 Games Workshop Specialist Games and Classic Range Catalog. So I wanted to highlight today, there's going to be a lot of motion in this video today. I wanted to highlight Necromunda. This is a game I never got into, but I looked into quite a bit. Basically, what's going on with Dark Tide, the Hive battle that's going on in Dark Tide. Well, these are the people of the Underhive. So Necromunda is a game that allows players to take part in the rival gang wars that occur amid the ruined buildings, gantries, and multi-level walkways of the futuristic Hive cities. Players must not only outmaneuver and outfight opponents on the tabletop, but also learn how to equip and expand their gangs. The weak do not survive long in the Underhive. So, I got that going on right there. And over here, we've got the different houses. We've got Cawdor, strongest of the cult of the redemption. House Goliath, let's see, occupies some of the deepest and harshest areas. They consider the hivers of other houses to be soft and slack. Ooh. And then we've got Delac. House Delac spies are said to operate throughout the hive to observe the activities of the other houses. And then we've got Orlok there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Known as the House of Iron, because its foundations lie upon deep, ferrous slag pits. All right, and then we've got House Escher. Is perhaps the most strikingly different of all the houses of Necromunda. Like all the houses, it is controlled by a ruling family, and its political life and institutions are dominated by close relatives or families in service. So, just a bit of the nepotism there, Then House Van Saar is known for the quality of its technical products. Its technology is no more advanced than that of anyone else. Progress being almost non-existent throughout the Imperium. And then we've got the Enforcers. This is the Arbites from Dark Tide. And Ratskin Renegades. Ratskin people have lived in the ruins of Underhive for as long as time itself. And Ratskins regard the place as their ancestral home. That's interesting. Oh, and hired guns and Spryer hunters. Oh, gunslinging scum and professional bounty hunters. Oh, psychic weirds and psychopathic killers. Right on. Equal opportunity, guys. DEI, call it whatever you want. Spryer hunters from high in the spire, the sons and daughters of the noble houses descend in their high-tech rigs to hunt the Underhive populace mercilessly. Well, that sounds pretty cool, too. If you're one of the above-mentioned psychopathic killers. So let's see what we've got. Let's zoom out just a little bit. A little bit more. Yeah, there we go. And move it Alright, so these guys are House Cawdor. So all these guys have las guns, a shotgun, another shotgun, an auto gun that shoots slugs, a stub gun that shoots slugs as well. Now I get a grenade launcher arm and packs and a heavy stubber. That's another solid round launcher. Heavy bolter, that looks pretty cool. I like the chain coming down. That's neat. Let's zoom in on that because it's cool. All right. And that's what that guy would look like. Neat. Oh, and there's what he looks like painted. Right on. Okay, so now we've got... Quit moving the magazine, you dork. Alright. Let's go over here now. Yeah, there we go. So again, las guns, auto guns, shotguns, a bolt gun. This guy's got a las cannon. That's neat. Oh, and a flamer. These guys over here had a grenade launcher. So apparently these guys like robes and stuff like that. That's what makes them. Right on. It's a bunch of ladies. I like that. Because in the 40K universe, you've got the Sisters of Battle, which they're really cool. I love their armor. You know, they've got that goth kind of haircut going on, the page boy. They're bad, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. Got an awesome club. 2 swords. Bolt gun. So all these guys pretty much have the same tech level. Well, there's a heavy plasma gun. That's a little... But this is House Escher. That's more of these guys. Then we've got bounty hunters. Oh, that guy would look really... See, you know, one of the things that I liked about all of the Necromunda things, and one that I looked at a lot, was when I was building my Inquisitorial Warband. I would look into a lot of different figures because, well, you know, variety being the spice of life with that. That guy would make a really good part of a revenue. That one too. Oh, check him out. He's got, hey, I've got that arm. Sweet. See, I've collected that bit. Don't know where, but I've got that right there. Huh. I also have both of those. Again, don't know where they came from. Probably from the story I told you before. Building my Inquisitorial Warband. Getting bits, things like that. I went to the 2006 Games Day in Southern California. And it's the only con I've been to, and it was truly a con. There was, you know, there were shops. They're set up there. I bought books. I bought bits. They had a great big table of build your own figures with just sprues and sprues and all sorts of stuff. And I kind of walked around. I did build a mini, but I walked away with just a pocket full of bits because, well, I had a good time. So these are the House Goliath. These guys look like they kind of focus on close combat too. I mean, look at these monstrous weapons up here. It looks like a chainsword and a maul. Heavy weapons. Pistols and close combat weapons. And that's the rest of the House Goliath. And hired guns. A weird. A psychic of some sort. A telepath. A telekinetic. A beastmaster. And this guy's just scum. Yeah, really. He's scum with auto pistol and plasma pistol. Scum with plasma pistol. Scum with hand flamer. Scum with bolt pistols. I don't know, that must be real disheartening to be known as scum. House Orlok. And I gotta admire these guys. I think they're all bald. Yeah. Shave their head. Nice. Close combat weapons. Oh, finally a leader. 2 leaders. Missile launcher. And a missile. That's kind of cool. The rest of the House Orlok. Rippers and rats. A ripperjack. I don't know what that looks like. That looks like kind of... I don't know, that looks pretty wicked. Kind of like a face grabber from Aliens, except quite a bit bigger. And of course, the ROUSs. Like and subscribe for more Princess Bride humor. House Van Sar. So these guys were supposed to be the high tech. Yeah, cool outfits. I think they call those synth suits or skin suits or something like that. Just your basic low-level armor. Wow, plasma cannon. That is a tank killer right there. That is a power mole. It's somebody with, I don't know if it's electrical or, no, it's not plasma. It's electric. It's electric. Dun, 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 dun. All right, rat skins. Oh, that's really cool. So they're people. Got ROUS head bones for skulls. I suppose this would be a really, really unusually sized. Alright, same stuff. Weapon screws. Hey, they're pretty cool. It's a little hand crossbow. Great big axe. I'm a fan of great big axes. You know, how can you not be a fan of a great big axe? A redemptionist. I don't think we read about the redemptionists. Did we? I don't recall. So these guys are called brethren. So, yeah, we did read about the redemptionist. Hey, that's a nice guy. An arch zealot. He's got a book. Check it out. I like the flame job on these robes. That's pretty cool. And that is a melt-a-gun. Melt-a-guns are awesome. They melt a lot of stuff. Oh, and that's that guy fully painted. That's a nice job. I like that. Let's get a better look at that. There's actually script in the book. That's hard. That's real hard. I like the, can't really see it, can you? Huh. Well, crap. Oh, it's a pretty good looking banner too. The Redeemer and Malakev. That's pretty cool. I mean, his head is literally on fire. Pit slaves. So that guy's got a, I don't know, that's a pretty big plasma pistol right there. So that might actually be a plasma rifle. I don't know what he's got going on with his left hand there. It doesn't look like a gun. It looks like some sort of R2-D2. Quick, R2, open that door kind of thing. Alright, that's pretty cool. A drill. A chainsaw. A claw. A shotgun. A mace. A hammer, if I had a hammer. Shears. Or clamps. A buzzsaw. I mean, you know, I'm gonna have to rethink Necromunda looking at that buzzsaw. That's awesome. Scabbies. Let's zoom back out a little bit here. Karloff Valois. Valois. V-A-L-O-I-S. Pretty cool. That's a needle pistol. And if he's a psyker, then that is probably his force staff. Yeah, That's a force staff because he's got the hood as well. Cool. Oh wow. Look at those guys. Look at how big they are compared to everybody else. And those are Ogrins. Those are old school Ogrins. They got a lot bigger. But this is what they were just, they weren't as big as Space Marines, but these guys actually look about the same size as Space Marines in armor. So those are Ogrins. Oh, that's interesting. Let's zoom back out. Those guys are ghouls. So we've got weapon sprues. And nothing special. There's some, that's a cool looking close combat hook. That looks like a bunch of chains right there. Oh, there's a dog. Who wouldn't want a puppy? Oh, look at him. He's so cute. We got to zoom back in on that. You know, I'm not going to show you that vicious hook, but puppy dogs? I just got a hashtag. Puppy dogs. They look like boxers of some sort. Kinda. Yeah. Also look like kinda, their head looks cat-like as well. I don't see any robotics though. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got enforcers. Hey, there we go. We've got a cyber mastiff. While we're on dogs, we've got a cyber mastiff. Nice. So these are the Arbites. These are from Darktide as well. So let's move it up a little bit so we can look at the painted ones. So that looks like a las pistol and a power fist and a bolt pistol and a power maul, shotgun, flamer, bolt rifle, shield power maul, and an auto gun. All right, now we got Richie Rich over here. The Spires. Spirers. They look pretty high-tech. They look pretty rich. I mean, look at this guy. He's like, I'm going to jump out of this plane, fly down there on your butt, and then I'm going to mess you up. Just for kicks. Wow, that's pretty cool. That is really cool. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I've got plenty of these parts. And I'm mentally cataloging everything that I've collected. And I'm pretty sure I've got a fella that I can do that with. Yes, I do. He's wearing a robe. He's been blinded in one eye. He's got a backpack full of books. and he's holding a staff on a robot arm. Yeah, I could do it with that guy. Nice. He had like a reliquary that was like half as big as he was on top of the staff. And I mean, it just didn't look right. But a freaking chainsword scythe? Man, I sure am glad I looked through this. I mean, I've had it for decades. Oh, Doc Ock. Nice. I mean, not, hey, sorry. I should not have said that. Marvel, I apologize. I didn't mean anything by it. It was a joke. It was a joke. Really, I was joking. And there's another paint job on one of the flying guys. And that guy has 2 power fists and looks like he's in power armor as well. That guy's definitely in power armor. That guy. So, you wouldn't have to put these arms on this here fella with that. You could do something completely different. He could hang out near a heavy weapon and be in control of a heavy weapon robotically or something like that. And that's it. Now we're into War Master. So let's go back to page number 1 of Necromunda. It would be difficult to get back into this game and actually do anything productive. If you felt like doing it, I would suggest eBay and look for somebody that's looking to get rid of everything, because you never can tell what you might get. It's like a box of chocolates. I've got a really nice box of chocolates, and if I were ever to get rid of it, somebody would be scoring some stuff. So today we reviewed Necromunda. I've got 3 of these from the 90s. All I can say, or 2000s, sorry. From the 2000s. I think I only have 1 from the 90s, so then I have 2 from the 2000s. I'm going to keep doing this. This was Necromunda. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. There's Battlefleet Gothic. There's Inquisitor. These guys are like this freaking tall. They're huge. A lot of room for painting. Beastmen. I'm going to do Warhammer and 40K. Sorry if that's too much motion for you guys. Hey, there's a Demon Prince. And there's a Greater Demon of Khorne. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Alright, so that's all the stuff that's in here. Like and subscribe. Come back for more. If you're into 40K, if you're into minis, if you're into Battlefleet, Gothic, Mordheim, whatever. Like and subscribe. Tune in. Let's have a good time. The Hobbit. Tales of Middle-earth. All right. Love you guys for watching. Have a good day.